Hi, welcome. This is me, Becker Wozat, bringing you Mental Block. This is going to be a very heartfelt message, and I have to get going with this. I'm not going to do any work right now, although I do have to get more carpets and I have to work on that a little bit. I screwed up with the map, by the way. I made the map and then I tried to install the map even though it wasn't finished, and then it stopped working. So I have to make the map again. I have the map now, and instead of, well, I don't know. I have to open it first. One of the guys, Dimensions HD, seems to have left chat, but I left Skype chat, but I don't know if that... Is there somebody to kill here? I'm playing with shaders on because I feel very depressed and very lonely about this. Not just because I'm on the map by myself, but because I have to deal with everything that I've had to deal with, and I'm going to have to talk to you about this. The simple truth of the matter. Hi, guys. Who's up for some... that's it. Cheers. I can't get all of them. Is that all of it? Probably not. There's a point that I'm getting at here, but I can't make it right now. It's going to be really crowded in here in a little while, and I'm going to have to cut out some more. In fact, let's cut out some more right now. Give them a little bit more room to walk. There you go, guys. Wait, I thought that was a duck. Okay, we're done here. Well, somebody's going to say, what are you trying to do? And my answer is... Oh, you know what? I should feed the cows as well. Okay, the problem is this. I have to look at you when I'm talking to you about this. I am not going to continue this series any longer. I've thought it out for about a week now, and well, let's get into the description of what I'm trying to talk about. Where do I go? Oh, I've installed some things. Now, the first problem is I have some obligations to my audience. What are these obligations? Number one, I have to fulfill a short-term obligation to finish the map that I was making that was going to have my avatar on it. Number two, I have to finish this base, go all the way to the top of that, and build that. And I'd like to finish some of the other floors. And I want to do that too. And I will be doing that. But to show you the progress, every single episode of this has been very disconcerting. Wait, I'm in the wrong level, aren't I? Wait, this is it. 1, 2, and then one more. Let me explain what I'm talking about. You have no way of knowing what just happened with Dimensions HD. He left on Skype, and I don't know if he's coming back. You wouldn't have known it watching my videos. I haven't been keeping tabs on the people who've been on the server. Look at who's on the server now. Me. The others are playing Lord of the Rings, or they're doing something else. Mort, in particular, has been away from... Oh, remember that? Saving Armour Master. Now, I don't have too much time for this, so I have to make this as quick as I can, unfortunately. You know how that goes. Well, let's try and be honest here. Oh, I forgot to get the boat. I don't have a boat on me. Anyway, let's be honest about this. I have something called bad ratings. You know, it used to be on a thing called television that if you got bad ratings, if you didn't get enough people watching, they'd end the show. They'd say, we're sorry, you're not making enough money. Your sponsors are pulling out because they're not being seen by enough of an audience, and so we have to cancel your program. And the guy was like, oh, well, I'm sure you'll replace it with something better. And then the network might go out of business or something. There used to be a television network called the Dumont Network, and they went out of business. Nice cake. I don't remember the cake. Who put cake there? I don't know who put cake there. Ought to be something right here. Nah, not important. Now, I thought, when I started playing Mental Block back a couple of years ago, I thought, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. I'm going to love this thing, have adventures all the time, and it's going to be wonderful, and I'm not having any adventures really at all right now. This server is going to be up till February. That's a third obligation I have to keep. I'm going to keep that obligation. I ain't no fool. Snow. I don't need snow. Where was the snowman? Snowman over there. The reason I don't want to put snow on my build and I want to use carpet is because you know, you put the snow on there and it's a block of snow, whereas a carpet just takes up one space. And I'm going to have to do this without a boat, sorry to say. I was going to make some boats, but I'd have to mess with the tree farm and I don't want to do that. Now, here's my problem. I am not able to keep all of my obligations that I have made because those obligations plain suck. I got to keep playing this map. I got to play the modded Lord of the Rings map, which we will continue to play. And I got to play something which I haven't had a chance to play in a long time. A few weeks at least now, it seems like. My Wozcast, and I want to keep my Wozcast going, and I don't want to stop the Wozcast. But what about Mental Block? That's 2 servers worth of stuff. So I decided I was going to look at this and I was going to think about this, and I thought about it and I've decided that the problem is not that there's not enough people watching, because it's my own fault. I don't want people to watch it just for the sake of me trying to get more subscribers and more views. It's not about that. It's about having fun. But I am the only one making regular videos on Mental Block. And I'm sick of it. I don't want to do it anymore if I'm the only one doing it. That means J-Man, Isaac, anybody else, they're going to have to deal with no more Mental Block videos from anybody, including me. They probably don't mind. They're probably thinking, this is perfectly fine. Oh, I just realized something. It's about to be nighttime. By the time I get there, it'll be night. Well, too bad. I'm only going to place 64 carpet anyway. As you can see, I've planted the edges of the whole thing. My problem. My problem is that I owe you, the fans, or the people who watch this series, I owe you a resolution, let's say. I wanted to make this my last episode, but there's a problem. If I'm the only one watching it, but that's not the point. The point is I will. Look at this. This is over with already. Psh. That's it. Where'd it go? Oh, I got 3 more. And there we go. That's it. That wasn't very much, was it? Back and forth, back and forth. It's going to take a while to do the rest of everything. More back and forth. Well, I should have gotten Somebody's going to say, why don't you put up a portal? Why don't you put up a portal? Why don't you put snow there or something? Why don't you bring over some sheep? You know, why don't you think of something to go faster with this? Like, I'm going to get more sheep. I'm going to do this thing, but it's got to be done my way, and it's got to be done the way I intend to do it. I don't think anybody has to worry at all about this. No, the fact of the matter is, I want this to be the last episode, but it can't be the last episode because I have to have at least one episode where I showcase my avatar being shown on there, and I have to have at least one episode where I finished my build, and every once in a while maybe I'll want to have an occasional adventure and something, and maybe I want to showcase how I'm doing on Lord of the Rings. Something happens, maybe I want to put up a little video footage. It'll all be part of Mental Block. But Mental Block is no longer going to be a regular series. And this is because nobody else... Oh, there's a bunny. There's a bunny on my logo. But nobody else is doing these videos as a regular thing with episode numbers. I'm not going to do this as a regular series anymore. You can forget it. And you, as a bunny, don't... What the hell's with this bunny? Why did it take me 2 hits? Oh, it's unbreaking. There's nothing special about it. So what does this mean? Well, it means that any future activities we can put a video out. Anything where I think I'd like to showcase a video of how I'm doing, or big important events like the end of the server, maybe we could do a few of those. But this is not the end of Mental Block. It will be treated like the end of it as a regular thing. If you want it to be otherwise, why don't you join my server? If you're not on this, if you're not a person who's on this server, why don't you join my server and do a video series of your own? And I'll start up the video series again. Wozcast will be my regular series because it's where I want to do things. I'll do those things. Ooh. 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 Did I hear something? Whoa. Yep. Or perhaps nope. Actually, there should be something blocking that off. No, not like that. Up there. So what does this mean? Is this the end for Mental Block? No. There is a possibility that next season is going to be better and that I might go back to regular series again. There is the possibility that I might go back during this season if it picks up. Server activity must pick up. And people have to stop leaving, or at the very least, I'd like to see some new people join. Now it's going to be a couple months before this appears on the channel, but that's not too important. What is important is to understand that this is as far as I really care to go. This is the end of the line, and I don't want to have much to do with this anymore. I'm still going to play this server. I love it. Even if I'm the only one playing it. I'm still going to play modded. And I'm still going to play the Wozcast. The Wozcast, I'm going to get back to doing it. Now, there's another reason why I'm taking this drastic action. The problem is my hard drive is down to like 50 gigabytes right now. And it's going down rapidly as I speak. Sorry about that. And I've got 20 gigabytes that are needed to download certain files that are part of the... This is off-center! And there's XP or something. Anyway, my point is, I've got about 20 gigabytes that are needed to be freed up for another project. And that other project has to do with me working on another video series, Zap Wars! Before I can continue Zap Wars, I have to resume playing and finish playing the current... Oh! Hi! That's Navid, for those who don't know. Navid had stopped playing. I just wanted to put something there so you could read the signs a little better. Okay, so what am I saying? This is the end. But don't fret, if anybody complains about it enough, if anybody in the comments says, "Hey, what are you doing up there?" And here's another thing I'd like to see. Somebody removed it. Excellent. Another one? Or is it the same one? A different one. What are you guys doing? What do you mean you want to get married? You could get gay married, yes, but you're a couple of pig men. They don't have marriage for pigs. Gay or otherwise. No, we're going to play where I'm treated, I and my server are treated properly. This server is going to continue to do... Man, that is a lot more lava than I remember being there. We're going to have some fun when we play our games, and I'm working very hard behind the scenes on getting certain other things accomplished. And we will get that Zap Wars going on again. And we will get a number of other things done as well. There's a lot to do, and I have a lot to do. And so... Now, here's another thing. If this is the last regular episode, why don't you do a tour of everybody else's bases? Alright, let me show you something. Here's my base. There's AJD's base. Start looking around. There are several underwater temples, but that's one we found. There's Lambert's base. That's the one he gave up. You've seen that. Still don't know who did this. Could be anybody. There's my Mesa base. I didn't finish the pathway to the outpost. I have to finish that. It's another thing I'm going to make a video for. Armour's base. Lexar's and his friend's base. Who knows if they'll be back. Jay Strayer's been on recently. Would like to see his base again. The other underwater temple. Spawn. Looking good. Taco Love's place. She hasn't been on in a while. Mike Dragon. Navid's. That's where he is right now. Jake's Mountain. Mort's place. Oh, great. So what am I saying? Wait, where am I? I'm going to do a little more work on this construct, but after this it's Lord of the Rings for me, and I'll give you an update on that as part of the rest of the episode. Stay tuned! Well, before I got to play Lord of the Rings tonight, I had a problem. I got killed before I could put down some stuff, and I lost all my stuff, and I had to make more stuff, more gear, and I lost... This was on vanilla, and I gotta... And so I don't know how I fell down. There was something missing. So anyway, there's a lot to do here today. I'm not going to do any of it. I just wanted to say that this is going to be the last time I will play this, except for special events or when something interesting happens. Here's the quantity of diamonds. 28. Other people have gotten up to 40. Crafting benches. 6. Well, 1 regular and 6 of those. Special forges. Only 500 plus. That's not very good. Well, 800 if you count the fact that there's 30 of those. Not much for those over there, or these over here. Just bits and pieces here and there. Full set of warg armor. Not a full set of anything else. Extra boots. Some junk. I got a lot of junk in my inventory. I haven't messed with that. We found 3 hungry nodes. One was an unstable node, and I didn't see that one. There was one where I got killed. I probably told you about that. What are they doing there? And who blew that smoke ring? And there's my horse down there. And I found a second hungry node, and I didn't fall into it. Here's the banners, by the way. High Elven, Rohan, and Gondor. I don't know. I thought that looked about right. Still have to build more of the second and third levels here. But it's not going to be that big of a building. There's going to be 3 levels on the top. I need to dig out some more in this direction. I got to empty that. Don't know why that... Is that a bird? Looks like a dragonfly. Weird. And they're always going on about the green dragon. Can't stand it myself. Oh, that's another thing. That goes straight into the barn. Have to fix that. But it's not important right now. You blew that. Boo! I should tell them this is no smoking, but then they just move out. Nope. Okay, so what we got. Nothing much has changed. I've done landscaping. I'm going to do more landscaping so I can sort out the mess in my inventory. I just logged on. They'll think they're in the Shire, but they're really near the Brandywine Bridge. Or, excuse me, the Barrenduin River. Oh, Armour's over there. Oh, man, he's probably killing tons of hobbits or something. Thanks, Armour. It was between here and here, or maybe between here and here. I've forgotten which. That I got, or not got killed. I found. What are you looking at? It was somewhere around there that I found the hungry node, and I reported. I put up signs. From there, I tried to get up there, and after dying once, and I respawned inside the river, or not river, but inside the lake, or whatever that is. Technically, it's a lake, I guess. Anyway, I got killed, came back, gun in there, found some dwarf stuff. Am I carrying any with me? 227. Oh yeah, there's stuff in here. Nothing from there though. I've got Galadrim stuff, but I bought that from the elves. Okay, I don't remember now. But I did get back up there, and I was able to go around. I found some dwarf stuff, and I went to a couple other places that were useless or got killed in, and would get stuck in the middle of the water somewhere, and I'm still looking for ways to get to places, and I'm going to continue to go to places, and I'm going to do that right now, actually. I've modified this to allow for more room to get at those, I was going to say horses, to get at those cows, but that's not big of a deal either. In fact, there is no real big deal going on here. What about these sheriffs? I'd like to hire a bunch of those guys. They won't let me hire them right now, but sometimes they do. Okay, so what's the point? The point is there's been a bit of a conflict regarding Armour is going to make, in the next season that we have Lord of the Rings, a chicken cooker, and it will enable him to sell feathers to the orcs. And as a result, he'll be able to buy lots and lots of troops. I asked about this on Lord of the Rings forum, and I was rebuffed and told this was a stupid problem, because why can't he just come up with something? And I kind of agree, actually, but you know how it is. Have I been in here? Yes. That's how I could tell I was in here. It's not much of a place. I'm going to have to fill this in. Oh. Nope, don't need any. And there's one of these babies. Aura nodes are great. I haven't started Thaumcraft yet. Everybody else is done halfway through Thaumcraft, or they're getting through Witchery, and I still got all this landscaping to do. Amidst other things. Anyway, it's been a nice day. I am glad to be finally done with this video series as a regular thing. The simple truth of the matter is it's just too difficult to put out a video and at the same time deal with all the files I got to deal with, which are taking up all my space on my hard drive, and I need more space. And I need more time. It's always space and time, isn't it? I got to do those. That's next on the agenda. For me, it's more about having fun than about making sure a video gets done. And if nobody wants to watch these videos, well, you don't have to watch the videos. I'm not going to make you watch the videos. And quite honestly, you don't want to watch the videos anyway. So why should I care, one way or another, for anything, anywhere,